Hello again, and welcome to another edition of Guitar Guru Mike's Guitar Secrets. Today, by request, we are going to learn Language by Porter Robinson. I'm super excited about this because he's one of my favorite composers, and you notice I say composer. That's how serious I take his writing. Now, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing is that this is coming off of the radio edit from YouTube, so make sure you're cueing the same numbers as I am to that particular version. Starting this off, I would really just like to show you the chord pattern for those of you who want to strum this using the chords. Basically, the rundown, let me just play it. Here we go. As you can see, that first chord is a D major, standard issue, and that's going to go for about 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to switch to an F sharp minor. That's a bar chord, fully barred across the 2nd fret with an E minor in front of it. 1, 2, to E major, 3, 4. And then this is C sharp minor. It's a bar at the 4th fret and an A minor chord in front of that. This goes for 1, 2, back to D for 3, 4. And that rounds out the whole chord progression. Again, all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then starts over. Played really like the song. A little early, just like that. One more time. F sharp, early to E, C sharp, early to D, T. Okay, so that covers the chords. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the riffs and some of the little melodies that are in the song. From 0 to 15 seconds, we actually have this little part. And then immediately after that, it starts the main riff. Let me show you that real quick. It's just a little intro melody, just 15 seconds, but I want to make sure you have every part of the song so we don't miss out on anything. That is 1st string, 7th fret, going to 9th fret. And then on the 2nd string, that's the 9th fret, on the 2nd string going to the 10th fret. And then the other part is here on the 4th string, 11th fret, to the 9th fret. And then here on the 6th fret, going to the 7th fret. All that on the 4th string. Then we go back to this melody twice. Second time. And after all that, then we start in on the main riff. Now let's talk about the main riff, which starts around 15 seconds in and goes to about 45 seconds in. There's 2 ways to play this. The first way I show you is actually the way I'm not playing it, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. For those of you who like to do hammer-ons and stuff like that, you could play the main riff like this. Okay, and you can see what I'm doing is I'm just hammering off of the open 1st string to the 2nd fret, to the 5th, to the 4th, to the 9th, once, back to the 2nd. Okay, one more time in real time. Okay, now that's a good way and it sounds maybe more accurate, but it's a lot of work and ouch on that finger after a while. So I actually came up with a different way which bounces off the open E string still, but plays all those other notes on the 2nd string here. Okay? Now, that's a tricky part as well because of the picking, okay? We'll talk about that here in just a sec. First, the frets. We're starting this out on the 7th fret on the 2nd string. Of course, the 1st string is left open. Notice that I'm moving all around with one finger. Why would I do that? The reason is actually because you got to stay out of the way of this 1st string, which is kind of tricky when you're doing finger switches. It's actually, technically, a little bit easier to move around with one finger and keep that position stable so you don't accidentally fall down on the 1st string a little bit. Okay? Now, the picking is also vital here. We really should be starting with an up pick on the 1st string and a down pick on the 2nd string. That's really going to be important for feeling that rhythm out. As well, we really want to accent or play louder on the down pick. That way that open string doesn't ring out too much and it doesn't quite sound like the song. Okay? So let's figure out those frets real quick. 7th to 10th, 9, now 14, back to 7. In real time, you gotta move really fast from the 14th back to the 7th. Here's the little guitar trick for getting that going quick is when you're here at the 14th, when you get there, make sure your eyes are looking at the 7th fret where you're going. In guitar, we always look at where we're going and not so much where we're at. Okay? Now, the main riff done. Around 49 seconds in, we have this little interlude part. It starts out with a little thing like this. It's more of a synth sound, but those are actually the notes. And that's 2nd fret on the 6th string and the 4th fret on the 5th string, and just a lot of sort of muted alternate picking. That really literally happens one time, and then it goes straight into this really awesome segue. It starts right here, and what we're doing is we're picking up on the 1st open string and down on the 7th fret 2nd string. This is just like we're starting the main riff, but instead we do something like this. Okay, just like that. And that kind of builds up to going back to the main theme again, or the main riff. Okay, let's go over those frets. So it starts again, open 1st string, going down on the 7th fret 2nd string. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go to 2nd string 5th fret, 1st string 7th fret. Looks like a power chord actually. 2, 3, 4. Again, 8 counts altogether on that. And then we go here. These are both on the 7th fret, but one is on the 1st string, and this one here is on the 3rd string. So there's a string in between that's not doing anything. 1, 2. That's 6 beats on that. Here's 7, 8. And then we go to here. And this is, by the way, on the 9th fret, same strings as before. Here we go to the 11th fret on the 3rd string, 10th fret on the 1st string. Here we're on the 3rd string, 13th fret, the 1st string, 12th fret, and then to end it, we go here to the 14th fret on the 3rd string, keeping 12th fret on the 1st string. Okay, again, in real time, that whole sequence starts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the main riff from there, which we've already learned. The main riff goes from 1:06 to 1:38. At 1:38, the vocals come in. And this is where we're going to go back to our chords. Same chords we had before, except we're only going to be playing the D and the F sharp minor back and forth. Here's the count on that. It starts on the word give me of the vocals. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F sharp 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Back to D 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F sharp 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Back to D 2, 3, 4. And F sharp 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay on F sharp 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And then right after that, we hit right back into the main riff, which we've already learned. And around 3:02, some of those intro riffs come back in towards the ending. Okay, and that should sum up Porter Robinson's language for you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comments section. I do take requests. Thank you so much for tuning in to Guitar Guru Mike's Guitar Secrets. We'll see you next time.